10-minute run primer. Woke up feeling a little stiff today. I want to check in with all my joints here. Start off with toe circles, ankle circles, both directions, just a few of these. Wake up the body little by little here. Let's swing the legs back and forth, mostly forth. Get the legs up high, toes high. Great way to wake up the hips. Leg swings. Back and forth. Any chance you get to incorporate some balance practice is always nice. You can hold on to a bar if you need it, but maybe you don't need the bar. Now we'll go side to side. Abduction, adduction. Feel the outer hip muscles activating a bit. Motion is the lotion, right? That's how we do it. Next, we're going to go into a long lunge here, a runner's lunge. See how it feels to get that front leg in a more bent position with some weight on it. And check in with the back calf muscle. Pulse that a few times. Mild calf stretch here. Early Saturday morning, waking the body up. This is diagnostic. We're checking in. We're not trying to do a certain number of sets or reps. The goal here is to feel amazing. I woke up feeling stiff, but I want to feel amazing, and it's only going to take about 10 minutes to get to that point. A few side-to-side shifts here revealed a little bit of pain in my right knee. So you can see I was just checking in with that there, massaging it a little bit. Trying to tell if it was the IT band or what was creating a little bit of tightness, some kind of pulling. All right, now I want to get the spine rotating a little bit, the hips, the torso moving. This is also a nice shoulder warm-up. But when you run, the whole body's involved, so it's good to check in with even the upper body before a run. Taking the time. Hop a little bit, why not? Check in with the knee drive. Push-off power and knee drive are my 2 points of focus for most of my run warm-ups. I want to be strong and powerful, driving the knees up and forward. And I want to feel light and bouncy on my feet. I want to have great push-off power. If you want to incorporate some A skips here, you can. Try to feel a little more bouncy and sync up that arm movement with the legs. You can tell I'm not very good at these, but if you are someone that likes to really get into the rhythm of it, A skips are great to practice. Butt kickers are also nice to prime those quads. Prime up some of those faster twitch muscles. Next, we'll do a couple deep squats. Let's really see how the whole kinetic chain feels. The ankles have to be in that dorsiflexed position. The knees get fully bent here. Let's see how the back, the hips feel. Change your stance a bunch. Again, not trying to do a certain number of sets or reps. We just want to feel great in all these positions. So that's why I'm going so slow here. It's not a race yet. Leg swings feel better just after those. Now I'll do a little more detailed control work with the hips. If I can bring my leg up with control nice and slow and reach across the body and tap an object very lightly. That's another level of control that's nice to have on the trail. You've got to avoid roots, rocks, there's undulations in the ground. You're going to have to make a lot of detailed movements. Be ready for it. This is a good way to prime up the hip control. Any chance you get to sneak in some balance work, balancing on one leg is great. Next, it's time for some detailed knee work. So I did some detailed hip work. Now I'm looking straight down at my knee, right over midfoot, and I'm pretending the middle of my foot is the center of a clock. And I'm going to bring my knee out to 1 o'clock, out to 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Just go around the whole dial and notice if there's any trouble spots, anything that needs a little more work. Feel amazing first. See what it's like to get the thigh close to the calf. Switch legs. Front leg takes most of the weight. You're in an elevated position, so this shouldn't be a problem. It's a lot easier being elevated like this. Normal part of life to experience that side-to-side movement on the trail with the knees, so we want our knees to be ready for that. Greasing the gears. Motion is the lotion. Thigh to calf now. We're really driving forward. Heel comes up, that's okay. I'm up on the toes now, trying to get more weight forward on that front ball of the foot. Elevated pigeon. Notice how the outer hip feels here. Get a good stretch. My focus is on the front leg, but if I brought my back foot further back, we could get more of a stretch to the hip flexor as well. But I'm not worried about that pre-run. I might do more hip flexor stretching post-run. Here, I just want to get that knee feeling awesome. Healthy functioning, knee over toes, elevated pigeon. This is more range of motion than I would ever need on the trail, right? But our outer hips get really tight when we run. That's what helps provide a lot of that stability in the running forward, forward and back motion that we do with our legs. So those stabilizer muscles are firing. They get tight. Got to keep them flexible. All this is diagnostic. We're still just checking in. Now we're doing some detailed calf work. I'm just noticing how it feels to come up on the toes and experimenting a little bit. See if I can dip the heel down lower than my toes here. The non-working foot is in the air in front of the working foot. So I've got my leg crossed over a little bit. Trying to balance here. Trying to get some quick lifts in. And maybe, again, dip the heel down lower, perhaps. And that's it. Enjoy your run.